Glaciologists at NASA's Goddard Space Flight Center are concerned about a fracture that has formed in Antarctica's brunt ice shelf.
The fracture is making its way north toward another crack. If the fracture meets the crack, it could result in an iceberg being released that's twice the size of New York City.
That's a little concerning, isn't it?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Welcome back to InformOverload, the news channel for people who hate the news. I'm Charlotte Dobre and this is Jocelyn. Jocelyn is the host of our brand new channel, Top 10 Beyond the Screen. So Jocelyn is going to host this video with me today, but why don't you tell us a bit about your channel?
Yeah, for sure. So basically everything that is on your screen, I go a little bit beyond it. So I basically talk Hollywood, TV shows, movies, Netflix. Who doesn't love Netflix?
I love Netflix.
I love Netflix.
Okay, well that's enough shameless self-promotion. Let's do this video. This past January, NASA released an image of the ice shelf that shows two huge cracks. One stretches across eastward, another heads north. The NASA team then compared the image from January with another image that was taken almost 20 years ago, in January of 1986. The older image does not show either of the two cracks.
So let's talk about the first crack. It's called the Halloween crack because of when it first appeared, which was in October of 2016. The Halloween crack goes eastward from the McDonald ice rumples, which is a strange information that was created by the ice flow over bedrock that touches the underside of the ice shelf. The bedrock beneath is very high, and because of this, it disrupts the flow and results in visible rifts on the surface of the ice.
But it's actually the second crack that's concerning scientists. This crack was stable for the last 35 years, but it's now accelerating north. It's moving south to north at a rate of 4 kilometers or 3 miles per year. From images, it looks like it's heading toward the McDonald ice rumples. If the cracks merge south of the McDonald ice rumples, the ice shelf could become destabilized.
And then once destabilized, a huge iceberg 1700 square kilometers or 660 square miles could break from Antarctica. From some perspective, that's twice the size of New York City and around 1/3 of the size of the Grand Canyon National Park. If it does break away, this iceberg will be the biggest to break away from the brunt ice shelf.
Alright, environmentalist Charlotte here to explain to you some things. The reason why the crack is accelerating is because of melting ice sheets. The cracks are expected to merge sometime over the next few weeks.
So does this mean that there's going to be a gigantic iceberg floating around the ocean?
Yes it does, Jocelyn, yes it does. I mean, it's difficult to predict how that will affect people, let's say on giant cruise ships. What we do know is there are people that live in this area of Antarctica, and this directly threatens those research stations and scientists that have operated in this part of Antarctica for decades.
In 1956, the British set up the Halley Research Station on the brunt ice shelf. From there, researchers studied the Earth's atmosphere, and in 1985, the scientists at the station discovered the hole in the ozone. So needless to say, this research center is pretty important, and it's been forced to move around several times already because of the threat of cracks in the ice.
But at this point, not much can be done about it. You can't just head down to Antarctica with a massive piece of duct tape. What this is a reminder of the dangers of melting ice sheets. By the year 2070, melting ice sheets will likely add more than 25 centimeters to global sea levels. Anyways guys, that's all we have for you on this. It's time for some comments. Are you ready to do the comment dance, Jocelyn?
I'm ready.
Oh, okay. Just like anything, you know?
Oh, I thought it was a specific move. We just dance for comments.
Anything.
Lisa Jordan says, I burn ramen noodles. Beat that. I honestly can't. That's pretty impressive.
Very impressive, yes. No one said Bet Beyond the Screen doesn't cover anime. Do you cover anime?
I don't cover anime.
Oh, damn it. I guess you're right. Do you like anime?
I don't like anime.
Nani?
Oh god.
I don't know what anime is.
Oh no!
Oh my god!
Don't put that in the video!
Don't put this in.
やれやれだぜ
Lolcat Langford said, I love you Charlotte, love from Toronto. We're based in Toronto. Do you wanna do a meetup when it gets a little warmer?
Can I come?
Yeah, totally. You'll be like one of 3 people that will show up. So if you want to see more of Jocelyn, definitely check out Top 10 Beyond the Screen. The link is in the description for you. That was really fun.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for joining
Thanks for letting me dance.
Yeah, no worries. Like to keep it fresh on IO. Alright, this is the end screen here, so if you want to keep watching, there's a playlist right over there. So click that if you want to keep watching IO. And also, if you enjoyed your time here, leave a like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so we can see you in a future IO video.